I told you that sleep is your secret weapon for success? That by improving on your sleep, you can increase your energy, your focus, your creativity, and even live longer. Hello everyone, my name is Ediya Kwame and welcome to Ediya Pill. As we dive into the 7 holistic aspects of living, today I will show you why sleeping is important. Most people sacrifice sleep for work, school, or social life, thinking they can catch up later. But here is the truth. Poor sleep silently destroys your health, your focus, and your performance. And today, I will show you why sleeping is very essential, how to improve on it, and how to build simple habits to wake up every day refreshed. So kindly stay tuned and undistracted. Before we go into detail, let's dive into why sleeping and recovery truly matters. Your body is like a high-performance machine, but without proper rest, it breaks down both mentally, psychologically, physically, and spiritually. Lack of sleep leads to brain fog and memory loss. It leads to weakened immune system. It leads to increased stress and anxiety. It leads to weight gain and hormonal imbalance. It leads to a shorter lifespan. We sometimes also receive revelations and insights from sleep. So if you don't sleep well also, you are also lacking from that. But the good news here is, with a few simple changes, you can dramatically improve your sleep. You can recover faster and you can perform at your highest level. So let's break it down step by step. Let's now dive into Ediya's master plan to master sleep and recovery. The first step is to fix your sleep schedules, right? If it is 11 o'clock, if it is 9 o'clock, you fix it right, because your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, right? If you keep changing your sleep patterns and time, your brain gets confused. It makes it harder to fall asleep and wake up energized. So the key action here is to fix your sleep schedule, right? You go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. Even at the weekend, you need to aim for 6 to 8 hours per night. For me, I believe sleeping 8 hours is too long as a young person, because imagine currently if you are 30 and you sleep 8 hours per day, it means you have slept off 10 hours of your life. Of course, if you are old, you need to get enough rest. If you are a baby also, you need to get enough rest, because you might not be in your productive ages of your life. You need to also avoid long naps that ruin nighttime sleeps. Yes, the more consistent you are, the easier your sleeping becomes. The second step is to build a nighttime routine. If you struggle to sleep, the problem starts even before you lie down to sleep. So here are the key actions to prepare your body for sleep. You need to dim light, right? Maybe 1 hour before you go to bed, because darkness signals melatonin production. What is melatonin? Melatonin is a hormone naturally produced in the body. It is primarily produced by the pineal gland, right? And it plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep-wake cycles. So you need to dim light to properly produce these melatonin glands, right? You need to have a no screen before bed, right? Because blue light tricks your brain and it allows it to stay awake. You need to read, meditate, and listening to calm music. Yes, because this helps your brain to relax. You also need to sometimes try a warm shower or herbal tea. Yes, because it signals bedtime mode. The goal is to slow down your brain and let sleep come naturally. Ediya's third step is to optimize diet and lifestyle for sleep, right? What you eat and drink affect your sleep more than you can think or you can realize. So the key action here to sleep better is to avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. No caffeine, because caffeine stays in your system for more than hours. You need to limit heavy meals before you go to bed, because digestion keep you awake. You see, when we talk about heavy meals, we don't mean tea or food that are lighter. No, we mean fruits and vegetables. Yes, because fried foods, processed foods, fast food, and red meat, these are heavy foods and they need longer time to digest. So whilst you are sleeping, your body is still digesting the food, and you cannot have a proper sleep when digestion is occurring whilst you are sleeping. You also have to take in magnesium rich foods which helps for sleep, right? Like banana, like almonds, like dark chocolate. These fruits helps because they are rich in magnesium. You also have to hydrate, but you avoid too much liquid before sleep. No midnight bathroom trips, in and coming to sleep, going to the bathroom. No, you have to limit that. Your diet plays a huge role in how deep and restful your sleep is. So you need to optimize your diet to make sure you sleep well. The first step is to fix your sleep environment. Yes, your bedroom should be a sleep sanctuary, not a second stress zone. No, your bedroom is not your place where you should work. No, you should optimize your bedroom for sleep. You keep the room cool between 16 to 21 degrees Celsius, because your body sleeps well and best when you sleep in a cool temperature. You make your bedroom dark. Yes, you use blackout curtains or sometimes eye masks to make your room dark. No electronics in bed. No electronics in bed. Your bed is for sleep, not for scrolling, not for chatting, not for connecting. No. Use white noise or calming sounds. Yes, you block out every distraction in your bedroom. A great sleep environment equals faster, deeper, and more restful sleep. Ediya's fifth step is to master recovery. Yes, sleep is not just one part of recovery. No, your body also needs time to repair, recharge worn out tissues throughout the day. The key actions to maximizing recovery is you need to take short breaks during work. You can plan within every 2 hours, you stand up, you walk around a little bit. And you need to also practice deep breathing and meditation. Yes, this reduces stress and improves your sleep. You would also have to stretch and do light movements before bed and after bed, because it releases tension in your body. And you need to also stay hydrated, right? Water helps to detoxify the body during sleep. And you see, the better you recover, the stronger, the sharper, and the healthier you become. Let's now recap the 5 keys to mastering sleep and recovery. The first step was to fix your sleep schedule, right? Because consistency is king. The second was to build a relaxing night routine. You wind down properly. You avoid all distractions. And the third was to eat and drink smart. You have to fuel your body for better sleep, right? The fourth was to optimize your bedroom. You create the perfect sleep environment. Your bedroom is your bedroom, not a second working room. The fifth was to prioritize recovery. You need to balance stress, movement, and relaxation. Which sleep tip will you try out first? Subscribe for more real-world, purpose-driven health and holistic living messages. I am Ediya Francis Kwame, and this is Ediya Pill, where we don't just grow, we transform and live fulfilled. Embrace the holistic journey and let's build the life that our future self will be thankful and proud of. Ediya Pill, your dosage to holistic living. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in our next episode. Stay free, focused, faithful, and sleep healthily. God bless you.